Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Friday stream. I'm
Hey,
here
hey,
with
hey.
Surus, where Surus and Remix.
It's good to be with friends.
Oh man,
Yeah, this is
so
awesome.
yeah, this is great. I think Surus, it's been a while, so glad you're here on the Friday stream. And for everyone wondering where's Duke, I'm playing the role of Duke today. That's me. I'm Duke now. But yeah, so today's stream we're going to be doing some 2v2 stuff. I'm sure you kind of figured that out by the title or the notification you got. We're going to be creating the greatest 2v2 team of all time. So
Yes,
that's the
ultimate,
promise here.
the ultimate 2v2 team.
It could take years,
Well,
but
as long as it takes, it's going to
that's
happen.
right.
It's good. But a few things first before we get going. First off, if you haven't seen the teaser that went out on the Brawlhalla Twitter and things like that, this stream has nothing to do with that teaser. So I won't be able to answer any questions there. I just hope you're all as excited as I am. But also, we have the rest of the Winter Championship coming up soon.
Ooh,
And
it's
by
this
soon,
weekend, right?
I mean today. It starts
Today.
Yeah, we have Australia and Southeast Asia singles starting today at 8 p.m. Eastern time, and you can go to brawlhalla.com/schedule to kind of get that in your time zone, and then Saturday and Sunday for North America doubles and singles. So that'll all be on, like I said, brawlhalla.com/schedule to get all of that in your time zone, wherever you happen to be. It'll auto convert for you. And this will be the finale of 2021 Winter Championship. So
Yes.
yeah, be
Nice.
sure to
It's
see
been
that.
it's been nice. It's been fun
Oh
to watch
man,
so far.
yeah, it's been kind of awesome. It's been kind of
Yeah.
awesome.
Kind of awesome.
Kind of, yeah, yeah. I say kind of
Better
awesome.
than
It's been pretty
All right.
awesome. It's
You're
been
just
pretty
too
awesome.
cool.
Yeah. So I guess let's start with a custom room, and I'll kind of. So I said that we're gonna create the greatest 2v2 team of all time, but to start, we
Right.
have to kind of run through some basics, right?
Right. Yeah. You got to walk before you can run, right?
Exactly,
So,
exactly. And right now we're gonna learn how to walk real quick. So just for my own knowledge here, Surus, how much 2v2 have you played?
ranked, honestly, not a lot. Usually I'll play friendly twos or, I've played a couple ranked 2v2s on stream, with Duke and stuff like
Mm.
that, but it is not the main game mode that I play. So, not a lot, I'd say. Not a lot.
And remix. What about you? What's your skill level with 2v2s?
It's right at zero. Yeah, probably 0.00. So not. I will say that the kids on my street who know who I am, they say I'm already playing at like a second grade level.
Hey, all
Uh,
right.
yeah,
All right.
it's something. That's something.
Hey, I mean, it's better than a first grade level. So
That's right.
saying you're doing great. But all right, yeah. So okay, yeah. Everyone asking about the crossover. I have not. We're learning today. We got nothing about that teaser that went out today. Yeah. So I'm gonna switch over. So like I said, first thing we're gonna do here is we're just gonna learn a little bit about kind of the basics of 2v2 stuff. And so if anyone in chat has questions about anything here, let's just go to Mammoth. Then feel free to ask them. I'll do my best to answer them. And of course, remixers, if y'all have any questions about literally any words I'm saying, just be like, hey, what did you just tell me to do?
Okay.
So I know this is a free for all, but one of the first things to kind of keep in mind when playing a 2v2 is don't try to always just play two separate 1v1s, right? So usually there's going to be, another person in here, but I'll act as the opposing team, right? So it's easy to just fall into like say over here I'm fighting Surus, and Remix, you're over there fighting my teammate. It's pretty easy to just kind of keep on one side of the map and do your own thing, right? But then you're not playing 2v2. You're just playing essentially just two separate 1v1s. So one thing to keep in mind is you want to focus on your opponents, right? But also kind of like keep an eye out for, in this case, Remix, what Surus is doing, right? So Surus, hit me with an axe neutral light real quick. You want to follow up off of that, right? Like, I get knocked over to you. You want to hit me, right? Like, just like take a second to just switch over, hit me with a quick side air, and then kind of keep going with whatever you're doing. You know, it's more than just kind of being knowledgeable of where your opponents are, but you also have to be knowledgeable of what your teammate is doing.
Right.
So that's important.
Okay.
There you go. Now, another thing I like to, I actually talk to Duke about this whenever I play twos with him, is people like to, they have different ideas on who's supposed to immediately go and get the weapons, right? So when a 2v2 starts, basically there'll be a sword that drops where Surus is and a sword that drops where Remix is on this map, right? So one for one team, one for the other team. And usually the person that's ahead will go and try to get the weapon, the opponent's weapon, or the person that's on the platform.
Okay. So if I'm closer to the opponent's side of the stage, then I'll go get the opponent's weapon while Remix stays and gets the one that spawns closer to us.
Exactly. Yeah. And
Okay.
I mean, it's also helpful that you guys are in voice chat, so you could say like during the countdown to 3, 2, 1 brawl, Surus be like, all right, I'm gonna go get the weapon. So immediately Remix knows to stay back and guard your team's weapon and get that.
Okay.
So
Makes sense.
yeah. So those are kind of the two things I wanted to start with, right? Is one, pay attention to your opponents, but also pay attention to what your teammate's doing, right? You know, if he's getting hard pressured off the stage, you'll want to run over and kind of create some pressure to help him get back, you know, stuff like that too, instead of just, I'm
give
going
him
to
some
hit.
breathing room or something. Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah. You'll hear me talk about that a lot, is like, oh, I'm here to give you some breathing room, help you get back up on stage.
In 2v2s, this, again, I have no experience with it. Are you able to damage your teammate?
Yeah, in ranked. So in ranked 2v2, you can hit your teammate. Now, you won't hit them as far. So there's that, which is great. So it's a lot harder to knock out your teammate. But in friendly 2v2s, you can't damage your teammate at all. So the ranked version, yes. Friendlies, no.
Okay. So, yeah. So even if you hit me, it's not, or if I hit Remix, it's not too big of a deal because it's less damage than if I'd hit someone else.
Exactly.
But still, I'm going to try my best not to hit your Remix.
Yeah.
But no promises. No promises here.
So what do you say we hop into, real quick, we'll have you two hop into, we can start with a friendly 2v2 just so you can get used to, because Remix, you said you've played 0 2v2 games at all.
That is correct.
Okay. So let's all just leave this real quick. I'll start up a new thing real quick. Let me switch over so no one sees. And then, I'll just create a lobby. And you two can, I'll invite you real quick. Nice. There you go. Remix, just hop in.
I have a
let's see
technical
Surus'
issue.
lobby there. Oh, no. That's all right. Yeah, so we're going to have them hop into just a friendly 2v2 real quick to see what's going on.
Okay. This is the first steps of the world's greatest 2v2 team.
Yeah, y'all will,
we're witnessing
no pressure,
history.
No pressure, but y'all will be the greatest 2v2 team of all time. Just putting that out there.
I believe it.
Oh, someone says, Remix, I want your guitar so badly.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah, honestly, yeah, same. I also want
them for a long time also, so
I have one.
save your money and finally you get stuff after years and years. How it works. All right.
So Remix, you can just quit that game that we were in.
Yeah.
And then
I had to make sure my stuff was set up.
Nice.
All right, I'm good. And
yeah, you can look in clan. You'll be able to join off of Surus. Or Surus, you can invite Remix real quick. We are witnessing history. That is correct. Everyone here is witnessing history right now. All right, so what's going to happen here is, y'all are going to get into queue, and you're just going to get matched up with a random other team. And now I'll be a little delayed on my reactions here because there's a spectator delay, right? But y'all feel free to talk to yourselves. I'll pay attention to chat here. and I'll try to give you a little bit of tips here and there, but for the most part, I'm gonna wait till after your match to kind of go over things here. So immediately at the beginning, y'all didn't say who was gonna go forward. Remember to get the opponent's weapon.
Well, we just knew. I don't know if this synchronicity is already happening, but
well, I mean, that's one way to get them.
yeah.
So remember, you can't damage each other, so you'll notice they're gonna stack up on each other a little bit, and
Yeah.
just kind of use a lot of signatures.
Kind of worried about. Oops.
Yeah. Okay, so Surus is just getting the big KOs here at this point.
Oh, we got a disconnect. Ooh,
Oh yeah, well, no. No, I think they're still there.
I'm still there.
I think
Nice.
so. Yeah. Okay, that was great what Remix did there. So,
Yeah, with the assist.
yeah, Thatch was coming in, trying to use a bunch of signatures on Surus. And Remix real quick just punished it. That was great. Remix is using less sigs than most beginners with a smiley face. There you go. Twitch chat's
Duke
loving
was
you.
emphasizing, in the last 2 weeks, it was all about the light stuff. So it's funny, but that's like mostly what I've been doing.
I think that's because I came in and I was just doing heavy attacks.
Yeah,
That's
y'all,
like 90% of my game.
y'all are complete opposites. Yeah, Surus loves his signatures. And Remix is just, let me build some damage before the signatures.
Oops.
Y'all are kind of rolling these guys. Like, right now you still have 5 stocks on your team, and they only have 2 left. Remix will be the next Sandstorm, is what Chad is saying. And I mean, I'm here to, honestly, I'm here to agree, right? I think that's exactly what's going to happen here. It's going to be the greatest 2v2 team of all time. And you got, I mean, when you think of the greatest 2v2 team, you gotta put Sandstorm on it, right?
Just makes sense.
People are asking if they could join. No, we're keeping this just on these two learning to play twos in friendlies. So we won't be opening it to community. All right, you just got Thatch left, and he's gonna sit. Oh.
Ugh.
So don't be afraid also, since this guy's throwing out signatures and Remix, looks like you're struggling a little bit to get in on him. Don't be afraid to, like, throw the weapon to hit him to stop those signatures and then pick your weapon back up, because you can pick it up after you've thrown it. Oh, careful now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good job. You won your first match! Your first 2v2
Yes.
ever!
This is how it starts.
I mean, I had no doubts. I had no doubts in you at all. Heck yeah. Teach team combos. So I won't be teaching them team combos right now. Right now I want to get them used to playing with each other and things to keep in mind when playing with each other. Then we'll, maybe on future episodes or anything like that, then we'll do 2v2 combos, team combos, kind of get a little bit more in depth on that.
Baby steps.
Baby steps.
So are
exactly.
we hopping into a ranked?
Are you already want to swap over to rank? Because I mean, you can. If you
Remix, how are you feeling?
Give me at least one more of those. It's
Okay.
still, I'm still getting used to not hitting someone after playing, free for alls.
Yeah.
10-hour stream. No, we're not doing a 10-hour stream. This is a 1-hour stream. Yeah. So Remix, this time around, I want to see you be a little bit more aggressive. You're a little bit afraid of kind of hopping into the fray there. I noticed a lot of times, Surus would go forward, get a bunch of damage in, and then you would kind of hop around and let him do damage, which it's a good thing to, like, if you see your teammate, like, popping off, like, all right, you know, I don't want to interrupt that. But it's another to kind of just hop around and wait for stuff. Sometimes you got to create those opportunities. Ooh. Surus is target swapping like crazy right now. That's so... Surus is just hitting everybody. He's taking them all out. It's awesome.
Don't you touch Remix.
Yeah, in that situation there where Surus was kind of hitting the Ember, but the Thor was kind of like standing around waiting for an opportunity, that was when you would go in, start taking them out, you know, apply your own pressure so that Surus isn't the only one in the fray. Because right now they're kind of just hitting them, you know. Oh, something happened with the enemy Ember there.
Nice.
Oh, looks like their Ember is lagging a little bit, maybe. Alright, I want to see... So, Remix, do you know, here on Sword, on Koji, do you know what your KO options are? Once you get them into kind of the KO percent.
I think it's downlight recovery.
Downlight recovery is a good one. Downlight side air as well. But let's say you're not landing a downlight. What's your go-to here?
I don't know.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
I could help you with that too.
Oh, no! Sorry.
Oh no.
I didn't want to lose stuff.
You still got one stock. Yeah, so when you're using Sword, downlight combos are kind of the bread and butter for getting KOs, but you can also do just like a falling side air. Like as you're kind of coming back to the stage, you can land a side air, so you don't have to get the downlight first. Ground pound, obviously, if they're off the stage. Recoveries if they're up in the air. But then also on Koji, his side sig is really good on Sword for getting KOs, and neutral sig hits a little bit wider than you think. So you kind of have all those options. So you don't have to focus just on the downlights.
Right.
So next game, I want to see you do a little bit more damage. Get in the fray a little bit. Now, don't be afraid of them. You're there to hit them. So Surus, if you are ready, you can go to the settings of this lobby and change it to ranked.
I actually want to play one more friendly, if that's okay. Yeah.
It is up to you. It is up to you guys.
I want to get a little more like. So I think I was falling into that trap of what you were saying, where I was playing like a 1v1, and I wasn't paying attention to Remix. So I kind of want to work on that a little bit as well.
Yeah, and it takes a while to get used to your teammate, which, I mean, people will in Twitch chat can attest to. When I'm playing with Duke, it kind of takes us like 3-4 games to really get used to how each other plays, so we know, like, you know, what to do in different situations compared to what my teammate is doing, you know. So Katars is a little bit of a tough 2v2 weapon to use because the attacks are quick and it focuses on doing kind of its own thing. So Surus, you're going to want to just pay attention to Remix's Sword neutral lights and Sword side lights so you can play off of that. And then Remix, you'll want to pay attention to when Surus has the hammer, because the hammer is a really good 2v2 weapon. All right, so you got someone using the same sig over and over.
Yep.
Yeah,
so,
I want to take them out real quick.
So this signature you can just hop over. If they're using it a lot, you can just jump over and down air, or jump over and really jump over down air, anything that hits below you. So if they use it again, you can just don't try to hit them with a signature. Just jump over.
I keep getting hit by it.
I know.
Oh.
I know. You just want to jump over it. Bomb throws also work. Alright, Remix, get in there. Downlight, neutral light, side light, downlight, neutral light on that bow.
Okay.
Yeah, so both of them are using signatures, the Ada's down sig and side sig that you can just jump over, right? And then both the Mako's side sigs, yeah, you can just hop over and down air it, or on Katars, falling neutral air is also a really good punish for stuff like that. So don't try to like challenge it horizontally. Try to get above it.
Nice remix.
Nice. That's the big KO. Surus is doing really good, says Twitch chat. Look at that. Surus getting the big compliments. Surus is a god. So someone's asking Surus what you main, because you've played random a few times here.
I'm main random. That is how I prefer to play.
Do you have weapons that you're more comfortable with than others, though?
I think spear is one of them. Axe is one of them.
Surus is coded. When does the new crossover come to Brawlhalla? You'll have to pay attention to the Twitter. And brawlhalla.com/crossover. Remix holding the fort down. That's actually a super common thing to do. One person goes ahead, the other person stays back. Remix! Look at that! Look at that, 400 damage, 3 KOs.
Nice.
That was your best game by far.
I think that's a sign. Are you ready, Remix? We going into ranked?
Let's just jump in the pool.
Let's
do
go.
it. All right. Ranked 2v2. There we go. Okay.
Now remember, in ranked you can ban gadgets, and you can also ban a map, and you can also switch the map pool to tournament only maps. So if y'all want to do that, or if you're comfortable with gadgets or comfortable with all the 2v2 maps, then I mean don't worry about it. But that is an option.
I'm cool with all of it.
And so far, do you guys have any like, what do I do in this, or any other like questions during a 2v2 or anything like that?
Not yet. Still, like getting used to what's going on. I think if Zane was as inexperienced as I am right now, this would be pretty tough. It would look like a clown car spilling all over the place, shooting off the side of it.
Can Brawlhalla devs play tournaments? No, we can't. There's even a window after if we were to leave Blue Mammoth that we'd be able to like start playing in like esports and stuff like that. So this is strictly for ranked. This is them becoming the greatest ranked 2v2 team of all time. That's what this is.
It would just frankly be unfair if we were competing.
Yeah, also that like we can't create the greatest 2v2 team of all time and then like, all right, now take all the esports money. Like that's just not cool. Good recovery there, Surus. You're smart to get around the scythe, and you managed to get back to stage after kind of getting in a sticky situation on the corner.
Oh my gosh.
Nice!
Wow, that was an incredible dodge, Remix, not gonna lie. That was crazy you got back from that. So what's happening here is y'all are kind of just getting hit by their combo starters. So try to focus a bit more on dodging before getting hit instead of dodging after getting hit. Because they'll start like, for example, the Wushang hits the side light, down light, side air every time, right? And side light, down light on spear is not a true combo. That is a dodgeable string that you can get out of. So if you get hit by the spear side light, dodge up.
I'm getting wrecked. Wow.
Yeah, it's that side light, down light on spear. It's getting you guys. Like I said, you can dodge out of that. And I don't think the Jiro is doing anything special. It really is just kind of getting hit by these string starters. Oh, and don't spot dodge against Scythe. I haven't seen y'all do it yet, but just keep in mind, don't spot dodge against Scythe.
Okay, I'm done. Wow.
Wow, that was a down air.
They got some good combos. That's a pretty nice one too, right there. Wow.
Yeah. So
Well
that
played.
was
Well played.
so yeah, a lot happened there that was completely different than the other matches. One is that obviously you went against some stronger opponents. Surus has gold ranked, and Remix hasn't really played any, so system's still trying to figure out where you lie on the elo range here. So
Right.
super common to have a really hard first match.
Also, I'm pretty sure my 2v2 elo has been carried up by playing with like Duke and you. I mean, there's no way I'm 1530 on 2v2s.
Yeah, I believe in you, man. You're up around. I mean, you're higher than that in ones, right?
I don't think so. I think I'm like
Weren't you near plat?
I'm like gold 4 maybe, gold 5.
Yeah, and you're gold 3 and 2s, so yeah. You're better than that in one, so don't underestimate yourself. Oh, people are asking Remix, what do you do at Blue Mammoth?
I'm the audio director, so all the music, the sounds, all the sound in all the trailers, and I am the voice of the announcer. 3, 2, 1, brawl! Like that.
I love that. I love that so much. So yeah, remember here to, like, especially on, like, Gauntlets, for example, right? Gauntlets doesn't have very many true combos that I believe that this Onyx is going to hit, right? Because there's a few that are pretty high-level true combos. But after a sidelight from Gauntlets, you can dodge out of everything. Right, so just like Surus did there, you can dodge out of the recovery, you sidelight...
No, sorry, Remix!
Oh, no. Bow ground pound is scary too. Yeah, Remix, you got to get in there though. See, both the opponents were kind of over there against Surus.
Nice.
Oops.
Oh, a spot dodge.
So Remix, I noticed you're not dashing a lot. Have you gotten used to kind of dashing in the game yet?
I feel like I have sometimes, and then I see myself going, oh, I'm not dodging. I'm not dashing. So, yeah.
Because you can dash into every single attack, right? You can even dash into a jump to get a farther, faster jump. So yeah, try to use that a little bit more for your approaches, because I notice you just kind of jumping to approach them, and that's not going to work all the time.
Sure, who I am half the time too.
Oh, do you have names on?
I do.
Okay.
Doesn't mean I actually can tell who's who.
Yeah, there's a lot more to look at than in like in a 1v1.
Yeah,
Dude,
1v1
that still happens to me. I just...
Yeah, it happens to me too, and I've got nearly 3,000 hours in this game. What I do is I pick brighter colors, right? Like I'll go with the Valentine's colors or Heat Wave colors just to really stand out so I never lose myself.
Yeah, I usually do yellow. I think I've landed a single hit yet.
You landed a few hits.
I don't know. I'm a pinata.
I mean, what's most important here is that you don't die. So you're on your last stock, right? And you, even if you're not doing so much damage, you still want to be another target for them, right? Wow. Right. And Surus is just gonna...
I'll just kill everyone.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see what we got.
All right, the 2v1. All right. Spear's really good, I find, in a 2v1. Bow's also pretty good in a 2v1 because it's faster attacks. Just careful not to just throw out the signatures, Surus. I know you like to fall into that because they last a long time. And playing against two people means that it's a lot easier to punish those signatures than usual.
Oh, I know. I need the spear. I can't. I don't.
Your spear is really, like, you mentioned that you're much more comfortable with a spear, and I notice it. You play really well with a spear. Ooh. So they're trying to take you out right now. That Onyx is playing really scared, so you might be able to get some stuff off of. Well, I mean that'll happen too, but that's one thing to pay attention to also in the 2v1 is which opponent is playing forward and which one is playing backwards. And usually the one that is more damaged will play backwards because they think that you're gonna kill them. And in that case, you'll just go after the one that's being aggressive. Get the free damage off on them.
I was using too many signatures.
Yeah, that was the issue there is way too many signatures and Remix just gotta work on your approaches. That's really it, because you know what attacks to use. It's just getting into the fray is what's getting you here.
Right. Aerial combat is not easy at first, I guess.
Yeah. One of the harder things in fighting games are kind of after you land an attack or right before you land an attack. It's like, what do I do? Because I can get the attack off. It's like, but how do we get to that point? Oh, Remix, you did an awesome job on this Battle Pass music, says Cyrus the Virus.
Thank you. We have
It is amazing.
We have another composer who does that stuff. I provide input. I haven't been able to write music since I've been director here, but I do the mixing and punch things up and add things. So I get to do little bits here and there, but yeah, our composer's killing it.
3, 2, 1, brawl!
People are saying
We should have coordinated on that one.
They were saying that Surus needs to play Orion. They know. So Remix, in this match, try to get more, just focus a little bit more on dashing into attacks. So you don't have to jump to get your approaches. You can dash forward, and as soon as you dash, you can press another button, and you'll get that forward momentum as you start your attack. Right. So that's really useful for covering long distances while still getting a hitbox out.
Oh.
Scared me. You yelling. I was like, what happened? What happened?
You know when you see a sig coming from like a mile away and then you just walk right into it still?
I do that all the time. I don't know why. It'll be like, oh, that signature, you want to land it? I got you. Let me let that happen for you. Anyways, your movement already is a lot better. I watched you dash dance there, which is that forward dash into a back dash. That mixes people up pretty good.
Oh, how did that not connect?
Oh yeah, your side air was like shaved Rayman's hair there.
Yeah. Oh, come on.
Yeah, it looks like you're fishing a little bit too much for that hammer side air. They're recognizing it.
This team is doing something really well. Like, I can't put my finger on it, but there's something about like the way they're playing together, like aggressively.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
What they're doing here is that they're, one, trying to split you up and then staying on either sides of you, right? So you'll have Rayman on the right and Jaw on the left, or Jaw on the right, Rayman on the left, whatever, but they're trying to keep you two in between them.
Okay. So let us do that.
Yeah, yeah. Hey, enemy team, can y'all get hit by our stuff, please? Thank you. Yeah, so that's a bit of a difference sometimes in 2v2s than 1v1. So in a 1v1, a lot of times your map control is based on really who's like in the center of the map, right? Who's keeping the opponent off the side of the stage. But sometimes in 2s, good map control is keeping the opposing team in between you in the center of the map, so that you can kind of hit both people kind of whenever you want.
Well, I'm really bad at 2v2s.
Y'all are doing better. You took them down to 1 stock each. Like, you're getting better each time. Like I said, like right now, the elo system is trying to figure out where your team sits, right? But Remix, 1 KO over 300 damage.
Nice.
Y'all are getting better with each one, and it really is that like getting used to how each other plays.
Right now, I am getting used to this game mode and the idea of this.
Yeah, I mean that also. Yeah.
Yeah. Instead of just look for whoever's red, go get them. You know, and free for all.
Yeah, this is a because there's a little bit like there was the same amount of people as free for all, but it's a lot more strategy involved instead of hitting. Yeah, like you're right, like hitting all the people around you as opposed to I have targets.
Right.
Double Val. Okay.
Triple Val.
There's 3 Vals in this.
Oh wow, yeah. Come on, Remix. Where's your Val?
Oh, Remix is sticking to what he knows. Surus and your randoms.
Gosh.
And in chat, if y'all have any questions about like 2v2 or how to get better, I'll do my best to answer those as well. I'm also looking at Twitch chat right now. I don't have YouTube chat up. I apologize. But, so one thing to keep in mind about those Gauntlet ground pounds is you can steer them, but they steer more forward than they do backwards. So if you're trying to get around a Gauntlet ground pound, you want to go kind of behind them instead of what you would normally do with a ground pound. How to punish signatures? Usually people are using the side signature a lot, so I imagine you're asking more about that. A lot of times you can just jump over them. Honestly, like you can jump over signature and hit a down air, or depending on your weapon, a falling neutral air. Or if that's not working, you can throw your weapon into a pickup attack. Yeah, don't try to punish a signature with a signature. A lot of times you just want to use a light attack. Oh, interesting. Surus said he was more comfortable with Spear. Can you ask him some tips for Spear on Orion? Surus, do you have any tips for Orion Spear?
The best tip is learn the bread and butter Spear combo, side light, down light. And then start reading. Like, I think that still holds like 80% of my Spear game is being able to hit the side light, double down light combo. And then just adjusting based on people's dodges. Mm-hmm. You know, if someone's doing a back step or...
Right. Yeah, you gotta... a lot of it... Because also remember that side light, down light on Spear is not a true combo. It hits pretty often, but people can dodge out of it. So if someone's dodging out of it, pay attention to where they move after the side light. So, alright, so what happened there with that Val?
Right into it.
That Val...
Walked right into it.
Yeah. That Val died there because they were on the wall too long. You saw the 3 exclamation points come up, so they were no longer refreshing their jumps by hitting the wall. So they just slid off and died. So Surus did the right thing, not going down to punish it, just standing there waiting for them to... You're just kind of guarding them, and they didn't do anything about it and just fell. What do I do when I need to dodge the endless Qatar combo? Oh, the Qatar loop. Do not spot dodge. Usually
Remix,
you can,
this is all you. You got this.
Dodge up.
It's close.
Yeah, this is really close.
Walked into it.
GG.
Red team wins.
Yeah, so against Qatars, you could dodge up. Usually that'll stop them because they're trying to do a D-light down air, and so you can dodge up and out of the way of that. Man, y'all are doing better each time, though.
That is the goal. That is all I want to hear.
Yeah, it's noticeable just in the stats, right? You see each time you're doing more damage. You can see that they had more damage on them at the end of the match. They were both at 1 stock. You're doing better each time. Really. And that's just, playing and getting used to the game mode and getting used to your teammate.
Have we gotten a dub yet?
You did in friendlies. And ranked,
okay.
no.
This is it then. This is the dub.
What's the easiest team combo? That's a tough question because there is same move directional input, same move DI. So like, for example, like if Surus and Remix both had a sword, they could technically neutral light you until you were deep red, right? But because 2 sword neutral lights are used in a row, you can hold a direction and that'll kind of launch you in that direction so you can get out of it. So
3, 2,
it really,
1, brawl.
what's the easiest team combo is super dependent on what weapons your team is comfortable with and what legend you're using. But I would recommend not using the same weapon. Makes things a lot easier. What rank is Sloshula? I usually just hit diamond before the season ends. I don't really have too much time to play ranked, so I'll just kind of get my games into hit diamond and then kind of go from there. So I was diamond last season. I don't know if I played any rank this season yet after the reset.
Okay, I find 2s so tough.
So what do you find tough about 2s, Saris?
I can't. I don't think I can focus correctly.
My God.
So
I'm
are you looking at your character or are you looking at the opponents?
I'm looking at everyone.
Okay.
This is the problem. I think I'm looking like. Oh.
Yeah. Do your best to. What I try to do is, for one, I don't look at myself unless I'm recovering, right? Like, unless I get knocked off stage, that's really the only time I look at myself. I can kind of understand where I am on the map, right? And then try to focus on your one opponent that you're trying to hit, and then just like every so often glance over to see what Remix is doing, right? So that you can follow up. You know? So don't try to look at everybody. In fact, you can pretty much not look at Remix the whole time and look at the opponent that he's going after. You know, unless you see him off stage, then it's like, all right, I can go help out. But yeah, try to focus on one person at a time and then just keep in mind the other people.
Remix, get out of the way!
How do you decide when to go for team combos and when to stop trying if it doesn't work? Usually their health bar. If they're too damaged, a lot of times it's hard to get a team combo off, so I would recommend having a 2-hit team combo that is like a neutral light into a signature or something, like something easy to get the KO off quickly. But another time is... Oh, that was unfortunate. Another time is to stop going for the team combo if the other opponent kind of shows up and starts pressuring. You'll want to end that team combo as fast as possible. All right, so this is the most even a game has been at this point. So this Barraza is going for a lot of aerials, down air and side air approaches, not really doing much else. So just keep that in mind as you're fighting him.
I can keep from touching Surus too much. We're going to be okay.
Yeah, I mean, you two are doing a pretty good job of not hitting each other. So don't worry about that too much, because sometimes it does stunt your aggression a little bit if you're too worried about hitting your teammate.
Oh, there we go. I can't. Yeah, it's like a completely different game from 1v1.
So against blasters, you can usually hit just above them, like land with a down air and stuff like that. Because grounded blasters don't really have any aerial, like, anti-air option. That was a really close match, though. That could have gone either way. It really did come down to that.
We're getting there.
You're getting there.
We're going to get a dub soon.
Chat believes that you're going to be getting a win before the stream ends.
Yes. I think this is going to be it. But, you know, I said that last time, too, so...
No, this is the one. This is the one.
This is the one.
This is the one.
We did need that positive energy from chat.
Yeah, see? I believe. Believe,
yeah.
See? People believe. We all believe. All right. Okay, so you're against 2 scythes, so don't spot dodge, like, ever. And that's a neutral dodge for anyone that doesn't know, like dodging in place. And then against Lance, they're going to try and zero death you off the side of the stage with side light, side air, down airs, stuff like that. You can dodge up out of that or fast fall, but dodging up is usually the one that people don't account for on Lance.
Wow. Okay. I just like I have no focus with people.
Just fighting a clump.
Yeah, that's why a lot of times you don't want to group up, like you and your teammate. You'll want to be separated.
Get away.
There.
Okay. Alrighty.
Okay.
This one's gonna be a tough one.
Yeah, you gotta really focus in on this one. Pay attention to how they're attacking and what is landing. Okay. Unfortunate for Remix there. You kind of got from one combo to the other there.
Ow. Ow.
Okay, so they're not dodging very well, honestly. So if you land and attack, just keep attacking. It looks like a lot of the times they'll just go for an attack immediately, or like see there, like Surus after that side sig, that Mirage did nothing. They actually just fell. How to counter lances?
What? Just walking into it.
Yeah. You can usually just go for an attack, just like a down air. So Remix, that's one thing I'll recommend. I noticed that you try to land with ground pounds. Land instead with down airs, because ground pound will stick you to the ground. But someone was asking, they have a lot of trouble with Lance side light. Jump over it. Honestly, it's that easy. Jump down air. Lance has a similar issue as blasters, that they don't have anything that grounded is an anti-air, except for signatures, which a lot of times take a while. You can punish, but if they're just going for side light, just jump over it and down air. That's really it.
Oh, rip.
Yeah, that was a tough match. That was a tough match.
Red team wins.
Ooh, Remix. We're gonna.
What time is it? We got to get this dub.
Yeah, you still got 12 minutes. You got 12 minutes.
We got 12 minutes. Okay,
12
we're getting
minutes.
it.
So that's like 2 to 3 more games here, depending on how they go.
Okay.
Next one's a dub for sure, says Proteus Shino. I agree.
Thank you, Proteus.
Plenty of time,
Appreciate
says
that.
Sparky. Yeah, plenty of time. Don't worry. You got plenty of time to get this win.
Yeah, if you say something nice and it gets announced, I'll just say your name.
There you go. You say something nice, you get a
Right.
shout out. Oh, here's a really nice one. Toktio Muchiro says, "Hello, I love your game."
Otio Muchiro.
Nice.
Hope I said it right.
Yeah, I'll give you that one. I'll give you
Alright.
that one. You got this one in the bag, says Dev1999.
1999.
See, this is how you get the compliments. You're like, all right, say something nice, give us your energy, and you get the biggest shout out possible.
Saying names all stream.
Yeah. Oh, people are saying Surus used Taros. Surus, do you have a history with Taros?
Yeah, Taros is like my comfort pick.
Oh, really? Does watching Brawlhalla with 2 devices stack? No, it counts as 1 account. Yeah, try not to bunch up here. You see, they're trying to keep you guys condensed in the center there, so they can hit you both at the same time.
Oh, what?
I can't. Come on, man. He like waited for you on that one. Good dodge though for Remix. Get out of those neutral sigs, both of them. Who has tips to get out of silver? Don't focus on your elo, honestly. Notice how every time a match ends here, I'm telling them that they're just improving, right? Because that's all you really want to focus on is like, did I do better this match than the last match, right? and then the elo will come, right? If you're just trying to play to get the elo, you're thinking about the wrong thing, and you're not going to improve. Nice KO, says the Scouts Legend. Big shoutouts. Any combos for Axe? Your bread and butter will be side light, neutral air, or if they're close to you up to the side light, down air. So get used to jumping and hitting neutral air at the same time. That's the hardest part, is immediate jump neutral airs for that. Any true combos for Spear? Okay, yeah, so all these true combo questions, you really want to, you can find these out. I will tell you though, but you can find these out in training mode by doing an attack and then immediately doing another attack. Usually it's a jump into another attack, right? So Spear, for example, side light, down light is not a true combo, but it is a common string to go for. So string is 2 moves or multiple moves that have a dodge window or a jump window, but are, you know, you landed them consecutively. So your downlight recovery and downlight side air and downlight neutral air on Spear usually are the ones that you'll be going for. It's an easy team combo to learn for a newer team. Try to stick with sword for at least one of your weapons. It's super easy to team combo with because it's neutral light, and then the downlight down air true combo is really good for following up. So I would just say have a sword if you're trying to learn a team combo. Okay, Surus. This is winnable. This is winnable. Don't focus too much on the SIGs or the heavy attacks here. You have swords, so you can land a falling side air, neutral light, and recovery. Victor AS, can you give me a hello? Hi, Victor AS. Hi.
I needed a perfect stock. It wasn't gonna happen. Ooh.
Yeah, it was against Bo. You're coming down at those diagonals, and they got a lot of options to stop those diagonal approaches.
Yeah.
That was still, you had all sorts of people cheering for you. Again, huge improvement there, right? Last stock red. That's the closest you've gotten.
So close.
So close.
Remix. We're gonna get this.
We are. Math says we're gonna get it.
Yeah, it's bound to happen. As long as you keep improving, one of them will be a win.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, I accidentally paused chat. Hang on. Remix is my new fave. Oh. Who said
Thank
that?
you.
Who said that?
Who
That
said
was Q4Z Thunder.
Q4Z Thunder.
Man, that gives me a smile every single time.
I need to get a little reverb button that I push too. Yeah. Totally authentic.
Do you adjust your weapon toss when it's windy out? Yeah. Now imagine us having like a golf style like wind in the game. There's like a little like meter that tells you like what direction the wind's going and what speed. Alright, so yeah, against that lance, remember you can kind of stay above them, and specifically on axe, you can jump down air, and that'll usually be the punishes you're looking for basically everything against lance, because they're going to want to do a lot of those side lights, a lot of the side airs if you stay above them, and side sigs. If you stay above them, it's a lot harder for them to get stuff off on you. Good recovery there, Surus. I know you got hit right after, but that was still good recovery. Alright, they're both in red, so don't get antsy on these signatures, Surus. You have other kill options as well, like recovery, side air, ground pound. It looks like they're not dodging after your side light, by the way, Surus. So side light, side air is in the cards on axe. It's because they're not They're just not dodging after it.
Thank you, Surus.
That was a big save. And then the weapon throw to like, hey. Ah. Ooh. Still looking good though. Remix, as long as you don't take too much damage on this last stock, like focus a little bit more on being the support role here, then this is still winnable. There you go, Surus. And oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, this is definitely winnable. So this Yumiko's probably going to be playing a little bit away, try not to get damaged. So you might be able to get a lot of damage on this Scarlet. Actually, no, Yumiko's just going in. Okay.
Nice.
Okay. I think this is the one. I don't want to jinx it, but 1 stock to 3. So as long as you just stay alive, you see the Yumiko's kind of following you around. As long as you stay alive, this is a win here.
So as long as I win,
The pressure.
That's okay. Still winnable. Surus at last stock.
Come on, Surus.
At white. You can do this. Don't fall into your signature habits. Your axe has been really good.
You needed that.
He's going to get this axe here. Nice. All right.
Come on.
I believe, dude.
Here it
With
comes.
the signatures.
Don't get crazy. Don't get crazy,
All right,
dude.
side air will kill here. Recovery.
Yes!
GG.
Woo!
GG.
Let's go! Let's go!
Right.
Yes, team Elo up.
You did it. You guys got your win.
Ooh.
So
Finally.
many GGs,
Chat.
so many let's
Thank
goes
you,
in chat
chat.
right now.
Thank you for the confidence.
Oh my goodness.
They
This is
did
it.
They did
This
it. They pushed us to the win. I mean, it just took all that, all the positive.
Love the sport.
Fantastic. And you got time for one more if you want to go for it.
We just won one.
I mean, you
live.
can stop here if you want.
I mean,
You can stop on the win.
Yeah.
Gotta end
Yeah.
on a dub.
That was so good. All those. So we had a prediction going in chat as well for will they get a win before end of the stream. 71% of people said yes. You had
Nice.
You had a vast majority of people believing to get that
Thank you so much,
victory
chat.
before the end of stream.
Who won the most? Who won the most points from that one?
Braxed Alien.
Braxed Alien.
Right.
Thank you for believing in
Alien.
us.
Thank you.
Nice. So yeah, I guess we'll end it on that. Wow. Let me switch over to full cam real quick. Thank you everyone in chat. I mean, we got a few more minutes left, so we're gonna chat a little. But thank you everyone in chat for the
Yeah.
huge like just nice words. So many nice
Yeah.
words.
Nice words are nice.
So Remix, how you feeling after
Yeah.
playing your first 2v2 matches? Just in general.
It's interesting. It's fun playing something with Surus, but yeah, the whole getting used to playing that mode, I think, is going to take a little bit of practice. So I'll be playing that some in casual as well, just to get my head wrapped around it.
Yeah, so luckily with friendly 2v2, you can kind of go in and it'll give you a teammate, so you don't have to have another teammate for friendly 2s. Now, ranked, you have to have a teammate with you to queue up.
Right.
But yeah, friendlies, you can just go for it.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Friendly twos is nice. I really like that for like practicing dodging and stuff like that. Just like not getting hit.
Right.
But
I like giving Surus a pat on the
different.
back, but it's a bad idea when I have my sword in my hand. That's
Yeah.
that's a big no.
Oh, man. So then Remix, so you mentioned like getting used to the game mode. What was the hardest thing kind of going into 2s for someone, again, who has never played 2s before?
I think just losing who I am, because like I said, I've been trying to be like, which
I don't
which
know
color
who I
am
am anymore.
Gets hit, I think, oh, I just died. I'm like, no, there I am in the air. So I'm glad to hear Surus was having some of the same issues.
Yeah.
That does that wear off after a while? Slosh, like you said,
Yeah.
you typically don't look at yourself too much, and when I heard that, I was like, oh, I haven't really thought about that. So I mean,
Yeah. Once you get used to how the game plays, you kind of don't really have to look at yourself at all, because you have an idea of where you are on the map, because you're comfortable with the map layout and you're comfortable with how the movement works. And so I don't tend to lose myself too often. Like I mentioned, also, like, it does happen, right? Like, usually, like, when there's like 3 people get hit at the same time, I'm like, okay, where did I go in that? Right. Which is why I mentioned I usually go for like that Valentine's colors or heat wave, something really bright to make it as easy as possible for me. But yeah, it wears off after playing, because like I said, you get used to the game mode, you get used to the maps, and you get used to the movement.
Right. Yep.
But
yeah, so I mean, just more practice for me, more time. I've really been playing it a lot over the past 2 weeks is what it's been. So anyway.
But yeah,
you feel like you're seeing improvement now?
Oh yeah.
I am, yeah. And what I've just having I was like, why isn't he talking about SIGs? Why is it all light? Well, I think you have to learn the basics first. You need to learn. I had never realized, oh yeah, you need to work on people and build them up, and get the damage on them, and then use the heavy stuff to finish them.
Right. Yeah. And then at that point, using the light attacks, you're getting used to, in this case, the sword and bow kit on Koji, right? Like, you're getting used to those, so you can kind of carry that on to other characters if you want. And then, the signatures, they help, right? But yeah, you don't want to rely on them. But yeah, so we're out of time now. We've done it. We're over time. I wanted to say thank you again, Remix and Surus, and thank you, Twitch chat, for having me on. I know I'm not usually the host here, but I had a great time with everyone. And I hope you all had a great time too.
Yeah, this was good.
Thanks, Slosh. Thanks, Remix. Thanks, chat, for the
high five to
Surus. High fives. Other way, Surus.
Just pow. Shove your hand over. Okay. All right, we did it. See, we're even going to learn how to do high fives as well. We're going to practice that.
I think I'm historically bad at doing those things. Slosh always tries to get me to make hearts,
we
and
do hearts,
they're just so bad.
Speaking of, we're going to raid Java, so everyone definitely give Java hearts in their chat. So thank you, everyone. So, bye.
All right. Have a good weekend.
Happy birthday, Blue Berserker.
Blue Berserker.
Blue Berserker.
Happy birthday.
Oh, man.